We have been learning with Rabbi Learfield for the last year. Once a month, we get together with our 15 other peers, and we learn different Jewish topics that pertain to our lives.
The reason I wanted to do the program was to make sure to have a firm understanding of my Jewish identity and the Jewish identity I wanted my future family to have.
The build-up is incredible because when you start the program, you're like, yes, we get to go to Israel at the very end, and you're so excited to go. So learn something each month, get to know all the people in the class, and actually go with the people you've been learning it. It just makes everything really amazing.
When you come to Israel, it's like this overwhelming feeling of, I came home. Even if you've never been here before, you step out of the airport and it's instant connection.
In Israel, it's the time that I feel most Jewish. It's the time when we're not minorities and we're finally majorities.
Well, what connects me as a Jew to Israel is the fact that I'm Jewish, but I don't have a Jewish identity, and that's what I'm really looking for. That's what I've been looking for my entire life.
The Jewish story is the most remarkable story that's ever been told. Throughout the next 2 weeks, we are going to be seeing that story unfold in front of our eyes. How every single one of us is actually part of that story, and how we have the ability and the responsibility to ensure that the Jewish people are a more vibrant people tomorrow than we were yesterday. It's up to us to make that noise, and we have the faith and the knowledge that God is ultimately going to take that noise and transform it into the most remarkable, magnificent music. Let's go write that story.
The mysticism and the art and the history were all something I yearned for. So being able to really spend time there really created a sense of excitement about the past and the ability to bring Judaism into the future.
Yesterday, after the whole day in Svat, we came back and together we lit the Hanukkah candles. We all sang the blessings together, and it was very nice to do that together after having seen Israel for a day.
This site, what you see before you, what you're going to be exploring, is the time period when the Mishnah was written.
Learning about the way people lived back then and experiencing it firsthand, getting all dressed up and using our imagination a little bit. It's all about learning where we've come so we can know where we are and then know where we are able to go.
What we're dealing today is actually the future. Israel will be strong because of the innovation and technology coming out of it. We're saving lives in the world, we're improving the world, and we're looking forward that the next Zionism will be coming out of the technology of Israel.
For me, meeting those entrepreneurs is so inspirational, knowing that these are Jewish guys who had an idea and they just went with it. And when you really put your mind to it, and of course if you have the skills to do it, you can accomplish anything.
Joy, welcome to Yad Eliezer. We are thrilled to have you here today. At Yad Eliezer, we're going to work together, provide food packages to approximately 40 families. We couldn't do without you. But with Joy and BMX being here today, we could team up to make a major difference to families here in Israel.
Part of the reason that we were doing this today is to kind of demonstrate acts of kindness and sort of involvement within the Jewish community as a whole.
In Jerusalem, I get to see the Western Wall. I get to see what I've seen in pictures, watching a sea of Jews looking at this beautiful wall with this white cream-colored stone. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to feel that and to have my own little piece of Israel.
In a minute, we're going to go to one of the holiest, if not the holiest places we can ever go. Where else in the world can you find a wall that when you touch it, it touches you? We're going to walk to a wall, to a place where our ancestors would have literally given their lives to do so. Let's walk together. Let's walk united and find a place at the wall and make that your place. And spend a few minutes and talk to your dad.
When we walked out of Aish HaTorah and we walked to the wall, there was a real sense of unity. The fact that we all knew each other before, but we were experiencing the moment together, really made it feel more powerful and more spiritual. And the biggest part of this trip for me was going with people I already knew and loved.
The most powerful experience for me, it's the tremendous amount of peace that I feel. I just feel that sense of peace. I'm home. Feel connected. So special. You guys are so special. So thank you for being here and for making this meaningful for me.
Being here makes me feel connected to the Jewish people, to my family. I'm getting married in 2 months, and my parents met here when they were 16. So this for me is kind of watching everything come full circle.
The last time I was here a couple years ago, I stood there sobbing and praying to Hashem to bring me a wife. It was the thing I wanted most in life, and then boom, on that same trip, I met my wife. This time I'm here with my wife. My prayers came true, and this time is all about thanking for all the things I asked for a couple years ago. It was powerful, it was amazing.
Behind me is Masada. We're about to hike it for a sunrise view. Really excited. It's been 13 years since I've seen Masada. My wife is especially excited about it. This is her favorite place, and look to have a good hike.
It was a very cool opportunity to take everything that we've learned in the past year and understand what Judaism is to me fully and also spiritually.
It's been an incredible experience doing this with this group, and the intention is that this is really the beginning.
There's so much value in understanding where you come from and how it can take you into the future of your life. And the only way to make those choices is to have the knowledge of what your options are. And I hope that the future of the program will allow more people to understand the value and the beauty of living a Jewish life.